Well, hello everyone. This is John Lamb here. I have hijacked Cindy Tully's page for a moment here. We're going to talk about the political prisoners, and she has come all the way from Oklahoma here to Montana to visit me, and on a special trip that she's guided by God to go some places and visit wherever she goes. So anyway, we've got a story here. We want to tell you a little bit about Jeff Weinhaus. He's a political prisoner in Missouri, and she has been receiving some phone calls from him over the last few weeks or so, and so she has been working hard trying to get some more awareness about him in his home state of Missouri and how he is wrongfully incarcerated. And we'll turn the camera around here, and we're going to let her tell a little bit of the story here. So hold on here.
Well, first of all, I don't like to be on camera, but John insisted. So let me just share with you real briefly what's been taking place. Jared Green, who we're going to tag in this video, contacted me a few weeks back and told me that Jeff Weinhaus, who is imprisoned in Missouri wrongfully, he was running for public office for sheriff. This has been about 7 years ago. He was to meet up with a couple of police officers to get his computers back. That's the story that was told. When he showed up, it was basically an ambush. He was shot twice in the head, twice in the chest at point blank range, obviously an assassination attempt on his life. The bullets bounced off his head, but the two did penetrate into his chest, and the man nearly died. When he survived, the officers charged him with attempted assassination, and he never touched his gun. He was illegally carrying, I believe it was on his left side. 2 FBI agents said that, and did depositions saying Jeff never touched his gun. Those depositions were not even allowed in court because the officers who did attempt to assassinate him had predetermined Jeff was going to prison if he lived through the assassination attempt. Jeff's been imprisoned over 2,000 days now after surviving an attempted assassination.
There was one thing I don't know if you're aware of, and you might be, but they put a shock collar on him in court when he was there, so he could, if he spoke out of turn, they would actually shock him with 50,000 volts of electricity.
I heard that.
Yes.
And by the way, while you're bringing that up, the place to go to learn all about Jeff Weinhaus is the website freejeffnow.com. That's FREEJEFFNOW.com. Or you can also go to Year of Jubilee with only one E on the end.com. Year of Jubilee, just one E.com. And also go to YouTube and look up Rudy Davis. He has done multiple videos about Jeff's case. Well, here's the deal. Jared Green gave Jeff Weinhaus my phone number because he knew that I'm a minister and that I do spread the gospel, and he felt like I should contact the new Missouri governor's brother, who is a minister in the state of Missouri, and tell him Jeff's story to see if he would also get the ear of his brother, the governor, and tell the story for Jeff so we can get more eyes and ears on this case to get Jeff out of prison. So I tried to call. I looked up the phone number for Elkton Baptist Church, but I happened to get the one in Kentucky and didn't know it. So I called that church. A sweet lady answered, and she said, "Well, honey, you've got the wrong state." But I did say, "Would you take up the cause? Would you share this with your church?" And she said, "I sure will." So I gave her the website, etc. I then called the real Elkton Baptist Church in Missouri, and nobody answered. So this was the middle of the week. Well, on Sunday, this past Sunday, I called the number again, and they were having church service, and the deacon answered. And I told the deacon who I was, my name, and said, could you have your pastor call me? Now remember, the pastor is the brother of the state of Missouri new governor. And so the deacon took my phone number. I got a call this morning from the pastor, from the Missouri governor's brother, Reverend Kent Parson. And I asked him if he was aware of Jeff Weinhaus and his case. He had no idea what it was about. I very briefly took a few minutes and shared with him how Jeff was nearly assassinated, how the FBI depositions were not allowed in court, same thing about the shop collar. Gave him the website to look at. He assured me, this is a very humble man, a very down-to-earth man. He assured me he would go to the website, he would go to the Year of Jubilee, he would look up Rudy Davis on YouTube, he would familiarize himself with Jeff's case, and he would talk to his brother, the governor.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I also said, and will you go one step further? Will you take this to your people? Once you know the details, will you take it to your people so they can stand for this righteous cause? And he said yes.
Wow, that's an awesome story. So we'll hopefully follow up on this sometime soon.
He's supposed to call me back.
Okay, good.
He said he would.
So we're going to ask everybody to pray for this, because we're hoping that the governor will have a soft heart on all this. It looks like he's a good man. He had his brother pray at his inauguration here just recently. Within the last couple of weeks, he was just put into office there.
That's right.
Yeah, the last one resigned.
Over pornographic,
yes.
And very sick.
And he wouldn't hear us at all. We called him over and over again. So hopefully this is an answer to prayers, and this governor will actually hear.
I'm being told, John, that he's got something now showing on his, is it Facebook page? The governor's Facebook or the governor's website.
Yes.
Has got something on there that they've had over 3,000 contacts concerning Jeff Weinhaus just since he's gotten in office.
Wow.
So, okay, you can flip this camera around, John.
Well, thanks for coming and visiting me here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay.
My privilege.
So, guys, this is an awesome story. This is hopefully a big breakthrough for Jeff Weinhaus. You know, he's a political prisoner, 100%. This has been a political case from day one. And so keep praying for us and praying for Jeff Weinhaus that he gets out here really soon. So again, thank you, and God bless, and have a good day.